If you're a Shih Tzu owner, you know how important it is to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. While you may think you're doing everything right, there are some things that can emotionally hurt your Shih Tzu without you even realizing it. That's why in this video, we bring to you 5 things to keep in mind that will emotionally hurt your Shih Tzu, so you can avoid them and ensure your pup stays emotionally healthy. Number 1. Yelling or shouting. Shih Tzus are sensitive pups, and yelling or shouting can be really distressing to them. Even if your anger is not focused on them directly, your loud voice can make them feel scared and anxious. If you find yourself getting angry or frustrated, try to avoid yelling or shouting at your Shih Tzu. Instead, take a few moments and try to calm down before you interact with your pup. You should also keep in mind that punishment-based training methods, which also includes yelling or shouting, can have a long-term negative impact on your Shih Tzu's emotional well-being. So try using positive reinforcement training methods instead, which focuses on rewarding good behavior and building a strong bond between you and your pup. When you avoid yelling or shouting and use positive training methods, you can ensure that your Shih Tzu stays emotionally healthy and happy. Number 2. Being left alone for long periods. Shih Tzus are companion dogs, and they thrive on human interaction and affection. Being left alone for long periods can be emotionally distressing to them, and can lead to feelings of loneliness, separation anxiety, and it can even lead to destructive behaviors. Imagine being left alone in an empty room for hours on end. You may start to feel anxious, lonely, and even depressed. Your Shih Tzu tends to feel the same way when you leave them for hours on end. If you need to leave your Shih Tzu alone for extended periods, arrange for someone to check in on them from time to time. If you can, hire a pet sitter or use a pet daycare service to provide your Shih Tzu with companionship and stimulation while you're away. Another option is to create a comfortable and stimulating environment for your Shih Tzu when you're not at home. Provide plenty of toys and puzzles to keep them entertained, and make sure they have a cozy bed or crate to relax in. You can also leave the TV or radio on to provide some background noise and make your Shih Tzu feel less alone. If you can't help but leave them alone, just make sure you try your best to make them comfortable until you're back. Number 3. Lack of exercise. Imagine sitting in a small room with nothing to do for hours on end. You'd likely start to feel bored, restless, and maybe even a bit anxious. This is similar to how your Shih Tzu feels when they don't get enough exercise. Without enough physical activity, they can become restless, anxious, and might find destructive ways to stay entertained. To ensure that your Shih Tzu gets enough exercise, take them for a daily walk or engage in other physical activities for at least 30 minutes per day. You can also provide them with puzzle toys or games that will mentally stimulate them and keep them active. By making exercise a regular part of their routine, you'll be making sure they stay happy, healthy, and completely fine emotionally. Number 4. Neglecting grooming. Shih Tzus have a long, thick, and beautiful coat that requires consistent grooming to stay healthy and clean. Neglecting grooming can lead to matting, skin irritation, which will lead to emotional distress. To make sure your Shih Tzu stays emotionally healthy, it is important to make grooming a regular part of their routine. This includes regular brushing, bathing, nail trimming, and ear cleaning. If you find it hard to do all this yourself, you can take them to a professional groomer. Remember, grooming is not just about maintaining your Shih Tzu's appearance, but also about ensuring their emotional well-being. Number 5. Ignoring their health needs. As their owner, it's your responsibility to make sure that your Shih Tzu receives proper vet care. Ignoring their health needs can lead to physical discomfort, emotional distress, and even long-term health problems. Regular checkups with a veterinarian can help make sure that your Shih Tzu stays healthy and happy. Your veterinarian can provide preventative care, such as vaccinations and parasite control, as well as deal with any underlying health issues. Also, try to pay attention to your Shih Tzu's daily behavior and habits. Changes in eating or drinking habits, energy levels, or bathroom routines could be signs of an underlying health issue. If you notice any changes, make sure to visit your veterinarian as soon as possible. Overall, by keeping these 5 things in mind, you can help ensure that your Shih Tzu stays emotionally healthy and happy. Remember, they depend on you for their emotional well-being, so be sure to give them the love, attention, and care they deserve. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.